When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Hit lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays.
Turning it on! And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for the big play. Snags it inside the 20. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Canes are in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Snags it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. From the 1, it's 1st and goal as they try to open the scoring here. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw. Looking to get it in. And he will score! Touchdown, Miami!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Pittsburgh's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a shame.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line.
Nice job reeling in that catch. And listen, when you say Miami Hurricane football, to me, I think about burners at the receiver position. Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne, who I played with in the Senior Bowl. These guys could not be covered one-on-one. And this dude here in this offense today, he causes the same kind of problems. Really, really good route runner. He always seems to get open.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. And
oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Miami, 13, Pitt, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Just moving those chains the way Frank Gore did back in the day.
Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Edgerrin James, so many elite backs in Miami history. Finding that guy that you can give the ball to that's reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. QB got it himself. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. And the Hurricanes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the move. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. He's looking to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead.
Miami, 21, Pitt, 0.
And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Bryant. Oh, just keeps moving. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gonna look downfield again. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Safe completion on the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Canes are in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be...
Touchdown, Miami! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Hold and fired complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Might be calling a hot route. Going for the big play. Brings it down on the right side. Hits the crease. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Canes.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the 1st quarter yet.
We've reached a break and Miami is holding on to the lead. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. Kickoff unit all lined up and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll just take a knee and this drive will start at the 25. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick, you could play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those, so quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
Miami, 44, Pitt 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On his way back from the 20. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback making checks. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabbed over the middle. It's O'Brien. Oh, a lot of space. The 20. He's at the... and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Right down the middle. Finds a tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Extending the play. Fires downfield. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Bryant. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season.
Oh, and he can't get it up. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He'll start this drive firing. Trying to make magic with his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Finds space on the right. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself.
I love it, and that's exactly how I'm going to play if I'm this defense today. You've seen him. This guy will take off. He'll make plays with his feet. Nice job playing coverage, but with eyeballs on the quarterback. Not allowing him to take off and run when he wants to. Great job. As soon as they see it, they pull the trigger, they come up and they make the tackle.
The Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Snagged in the middle. It's Gilbert. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Miami, 54-7.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Looking downfield very late in the half. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Hurricanes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Pulls it, fired complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man on the right. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. The misconnection leaves them with a 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. He's got an open man. Wide open on the right. The tag. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Miami.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
He makes the grab for the 2. I don't know why you need to go for 2 there, but they do, and it's successful. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Panthers, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got the tight end. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Pitt will have to boot this one away. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on first down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Glenn. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Canes want to move quickly. Catch in the middle. It's Gilbert. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the... on the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Canes! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He makes the grab in the end. The two-point conversion, I don't think it would have killed them to kick it there. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Now don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. To the air on first down. He rifles one deep down the right side. Touchdown, Hurricane! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it. Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Pitt will have to boot this one away. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Fields to punt. Wants to make a play. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The screen, he's got wheels. Breaks into the open. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes a connection. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Now don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Sends it downfield. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'll leave it with him. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Canes!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. From the red zone, looking for a space. Gets it out fast. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes! They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. And how about this? You get to start a drive with... Takes it in for the score. On Miami. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right now.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Bryant. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's in open space downfield. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Hurricanes moving quickly to the line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Wants to adjust the pattern. Anderson will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the score. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is... the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Pitt will line up to punt it away. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Anderson wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Ross. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Miami! A great catch and run for 6.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna sling it on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Let's go. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. This offense has it with really good field position. Quarterback making adjustments. Anderson will throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense. And they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.